Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Braeburn has 2 new thermostats ready for you. Check out our new models. Model 1232 and 2232. Non-programmable, programmable. These are the newest thermostats we just came out with, and they're really hot. All right, team, listen up. I'm going to go through them real quick, give you some highlights on what these things are and what they can do for you. If you've been using Braeburn thermostats for a long time, you might remember our model 3020 and 5020. These are very similar. So a lot of those features are in these new thermostats. Large display. Here, let me open up one so you can take a look and see. Large display. A lot of people like that. So this thermostat has a lot of features that people are looking for. It's good for up to 3 heat, 2 cool, in a heat pump configuration, 3 stages of heat, 2 stages of cooling for a heat pump, and up to 2 heat and 2 cool for a conventional gas furnace. You can also do compressor lockouts with this model. So this is something that a lot of people need when they're setting up heat pumps in a dual fuel configuration. You will need the optional remote outdoor sensor for that, and then you can configure temperature-based compressor lockout for your dual fuel systems. Remote sensor for outdoor is number 5490, and the indoor temperature sensor is 5390. Those are optional products that you can use with either model. Feature that a lot of people have been asking for: can I keep the backlight on all the time on my thermostat? So with this model, if you have wired it with your 24 volt common C wire, then you can enable the backlight to be on all the time and adjust that brightness. If it's solely powered on batteries, that's not going to work. You need that common wire to do the constant on of the backlight. But that's a feature that a lot of people have been looking for. So both models have that, 1232 and 2232. Auto changeover. These models have auto changeover where you can set it up to switch between heating and cooling based on indoor temperature change. That's a feature that often gets used, especially during shoulder seasons where you might need heat in the morning or then air conditioning in the afternoon. You can set up the thermostat to do an auto changeover configuration. You can configure a reminder for your filter change. It would have a countdown timer, 30 days, 60 days, etc., and then flash a little reminder on the display that it's time to change the filter in your system. It has the circulating fan mode option. That's an option that also a lot of people are looking for, where you can put it into circulate mode. Circulate mode runs the blower fan in your HVAC system to meet a minimum of 30% runtime. So that factors in fan operation during any active calls. If there's no active calls, then the fan might be pulsed on periodically to make sure that we meet a certain minimum air movement requirement. Circulating fan mode, that can be enabled and used on either one of these models. Another feature that is used a lot is lockouts. We can lock out the keypad at different levels. We can lock out complete lockout, or you can lock out certain buttons and certain functionalities. We can also set high and low limits for your temperature range. This is a feature often used by landlords or property management, where you may want to limit your user at how high they can set the heat or how low they can set the cooling. You can set limits on this thermostat, and then you can lock out the menu so that the user can't get back in there and change the limit that you had set by your own intention for whatever means you needed that for. So, brand new thermostats, non-programmable, programmable version. Even on the programmable version, you can disable the program if needed. So, non-programmable, that's all you get. And a lot of people like that. They don't want to mess around with the program, so you've got a non-programmable version right here. A lot of good features. I'm going to post links to our website for both of these models where you can look at them closer. You can get the spec sheet for it. You can look at the installer and user manual and become more familiar with it. It's using a lot of the same types of features that our previous models had had, with a bigger display, little better menu structures. As always, give me a call. Tech support with Tony. I'll help you out, setting it up, configuring it, wiring it, whatever kind of help you need. So look in the video description for the links to the website, manuals, and such. Thanks for watching.